Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Could Be Worse. My name is Tyler. This is Dom.
Hello.
How you doing this week? You had a little ski trip this weekend, right?
I had a little ski trip. I shredded some gnar. It was good.
I just gotta stop you right there. We're gonna put a pin in this little story of yours. Shredding the gnar. We're having fun here. We're doing jokes. I get it. But people who use that, shredding the gnar, shredding the pow, any unironic permeation of that phrase is instantly, I don't feel good about that person. They give me some bad juju, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it triggers your tism a little. I know.
No, it's just they sound like an enormous tool, and it takes a lot of self-control to not assault them physically.
Well, either way, I did what I said I did. Mm-hmm. It was a good time. I'm pretty sore. I realize I'm out of shape as fuck.
Really? That's shocking.
Yeah, I've gotten myself into basketball shape where I can play 3 hours of basketball, but anything new that's not that, just I can do like 5 minutes and then I'm done.
Right, different muscles, yeah.
But in general, not bad. I had to get my phone screen fixed today, and I got to live without a phone for an hour and a half, and it was honestly kind of nice, kind of therapeutic.
I've been doing that recently. This weekend I went for a walk. I just kind of I have my phone on me, but I just have my pocket. I don't look at it or anything. It's very, I don't know. I just feel like now that COVID's kind of winding down and shit, and we've been caring about the news nonstop for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's just fried my brain. I see all this Russia-Ukraine stuff. I'm like, enough already. Either blow it up or go home. It's fine. I don't want to hear about it. It's enough.
Yeah. I don't really care anymore. It's hard to care. But it was kind of nice, dude. I dropped off my phone at this repair stop.
Yeah.
They told me hour and a half.
Yeah.
I got a nice fresh bagel from in town from a large screaming Jewish man, so it was good.
Fire, obviously.
Yeah, dude. I went to the park without a phone. I kind of walked around. Mm-hmm. I played some pickup with some Bangladeshi teenagers. That was fun.
Right. Their dad was the one fixing your phone.
Yeah, and I
that's probably getting snipped. Nah. We haven't said something funny in a few minutes. I thought I'd just throw an elbow, see what happens.
No, keep it in. It's fine. I gave him the sauce, the white mamba sauce.
Any altercations? Did you have to throw hands, put anybody in their place?
No. I throw hands with the more violent races, like the whites and the darks.
Yeah. See, we're not racist. We say that. Well, the second half was. Never mind.
The second.
I started speaking before I processed the second half of what you said.
Yeah. No altercations. Then I read a book under a cherry tree,
Okay, stop. Now you're just showing off. Now you're just like.
No, this is genuinely. It was like a dream. I had a regular person 2 hours. It was nice.
And then you got your phone screen back, hit the mall bathroom, and immediately went out to P-Hub.
I had to make sure the hub still worked. The phone screen.
The new screen, yeah.
I had to make sure the screen was resilient.
Ooh, this is a lot more responsive. I like this. I can scroll through the thumbnails easier. This is nice.
Wow, it's so much easier to comment when the screen's not all fucked up.
Speaking of violent altercations, you're a violent guy, right?
At times, yeah, I've been told, and I've also told you.
I need your help with something. I'm having a real issue because I'm a pussy. That's been well established on this program.
I agree.
And I've been harassed. I've been sort of victimized the last few days by phone scammers.
Oh.
I shit you not. Actually, I could count. It's over 20 calls a day from various scammers. And it's the worst. If you're listening to this and you're a phone scammer, first of all, kill yourself.
Yeah.
Second of all, this is the worst scam ever. When you call somebody and they go, "Hi, I'm looking for Wendy." I'm like, it's the wrong number. And they go, I do that all the time. Anyway, do you have a moment to speak about blah, blah, blah? And you're like, What?
Dude, that's not gonna work, sir.
They're like, sometimes I get names confused. Anyway, it's like, no, that's not how it works. People at MasterCard don't get the fucking names of their customers confused.
Yeah, that's
They're like, are you social security number 1234567 No? Okay, well, it's worth a shot. You want to give me your number?
I mean, if you were to be so inclined, I wouldn't mind.
It's the only way I'll learn, frankly. I need to learn when I'm wrong, so if you could just correct me and tell me the proper number, that would help me grow as a person.
What if I pinky promise that I'm not going to write it down? How about that?
But
would you be okay with that?
would you be willing to go crack some eggs for me? Kind of, knock some heads around, because I don't know what to do. I've tried threatening them. I've tried answering the phone. I've tried ignoring the calls. That was the first thing. I just ignored everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then I tried death threats. That's only seemed to make them call more. Maybe they have a lust for death.
Have you tried
too.
You've tried the Liam Neeson approach?
Yes, I've tried that. I have a particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Podcasting. No.
Yeah. I'll talk your fucking ear off, sir.
Yeah. No, and so then I tried a more like empathetic approach. I tried answering the phone and wishing that them and their family would get leukemia. That didn't seem to be effective either, unfortunately.
No? Wow.
No.
Do they respond to that? I haven't really tried it.
No, I tried a bunch. I tried AIDS, I tried hepatitis, I tried Lou Gehrig's disease.
Mesothelioma? Any of the other hitters?
Yeah, all the deep cuts, dude. I went through the whole list and it didn't really seem, I don't know.
Testicular torsion?
Yeah, that's a nasty one.
Pink sock. Did you wish him get a pink sock? Do you know what that one is?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm afraid to Google it.
Don't Google it.
I'm not
Do not Google it.
But what do I do? Like, this is the thing. There's a lot of problems politically in this country.
Yeah.
We won't get into it. Nobody cares anymore.
Right.
This is no longer a political podcast.
No, we're past that. We're getting past that. Yeah.
But if you were a politician and you wanted my vote, like you could fix the economy, but that's hard.
Yeah.
You could fix foreign policy relations.
No
that's
chance.
also really hard.
No chance.
Race relations,
Ooh.
really hard.
Sticky.
So many difficult. Or
Yeah.
you could publicly execute phone scammers. You could just line them up every Sunday, have like a nice, like around breakfast time, like 8 to 10 in the morning. You have a cup of coffee and just watch them ISIS style behead these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just saw with a rusty steak knife, cut their heads off while they scream and beg for mercy.
Like
And that
Mexican
would be,
cartel style executions in the street.
yeah, like those chainsaw videos you find on Lively. Yeah, that's what I want to see happen to these motherfuckers while I'm like chewing on an everything bag on a glass of orange juice.
Ooh, yeah. No, I mean, I like this. Start executing people. Start bringing back public executions. That's your policy. I like it.
How nice would it be? Sunday morning, the sun's coming up. It's a pretty morning. Birds are chirping. You get yourself a little breakfast sandwich, a little breakfast sando, maybe bacon, egg, and cheese,
Yeah.
SPK, salt, pepper, ketchup. And then you turn on the television, you flip to NBC or do whatever channel wants to air it.
Yeah.
And then you just watch them saw the heads off the dickhead who called you and asked if you wanted to renew your car warranty on the car you sold 3 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, if Anderson Cooper starts beheading people on CNN, I'll start watching.
Don Lemon will win back my favor if he publicly executes a phone scammer on television.
Yeah. No, I like this idea.
Yeah, and I've heard CNN's ratings are down. Like, what better way? We have a lust for blood in this country.
Mm-hmm.
We love ourselves a good blood sport, and this is a nice. You could even turn it into like a Hunger Games style.
Ooh.
Like, get like 5 phone scammers, like one from each scam. This person did life insurance. This person did Social Security. This person did car insurance. Whatever.
Yeah.
Get them all in like a little.
The classic porno scam.
Yeah.
That I fell to.
Right. The whole like we have a video of you beating off. And you're like, fuck. I believe that one.
Yeah, I've actually fallen for that one before, and it's a tough look.
You fell for that? Whoa. Pause the bit.
Well, not the video one.
No, pause the bit. Pause the bit. This is all fun and games. I think the audience gets where we're going with this. You did what now?
Well, it's sophomore year of college. I was watching some erotic films on my laptop,
Okay.
and I think I clicked on something I probably shouldn't have clicked on by accident.
Yeah.
And I got like
okay, let's be a little bit more specific, you know?
No, the content is very bland, very vanilla, dick and pussy type shit.
No, okay. Now you're taking out details here. What set the scene for us, you know? Are there candles lit? Is there music on? What category? Are we doing a little POV?
There is,
you know, a little interracial? Are we getting freaky with it? What's the deal?
There is always a candle lit. That's always a fact.
Okay.
Full naked, robe on.
The candle is sitting in your asshole. You're laying belly first on the bed, candle poking out of your asshole, lit, wax dripping on your cheeks.
Yeah, I'm in a Kama Sutra pose with my balls hanging above the candle.
Yeah, you're in scorpion pose.
Yeah.
Propped up by your erection.
Yeah, the Hugh Hefner robe is fully on.
Right.
Must be horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it otherwise unless, you know. Only time sitting is, as I've said, in a car. But that's if you want that, that's a different podcast.
That's a special occasion thing.
That's a different episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I pressed on some shit. I don't remember what it was.
Was it the horny singles in your area thing? And you're like, well, I'm already all revved up. Might as well. If they're in my area and they want to fuck, I mean, who am I to deny them that experience?
I mean, clearly, if they went through the trouble of messaging me while I'm on Pornhub, then it must be true, right?
Right.
But yeah, I got immediately my computer froze, and a pop-up came up with like a number to call to get
number.
it fixed. Yeah, it was like an error code. I'm like 19, very horny,
right?
Confused.
Big question. Before you call the number, do you finish, or does this kill the mood a little bit?
I did not finish. This is not my laptop.
Okay. Well, it's not your problem then. Your roommate comes home. You're like, by the way, dude, there's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, this is a laptop I was borrowing temporarily, so I had to return it.
Do you have 200 Bitcoin? Because otherwise, you might be in a pickle.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have enough. There's not enough Ethereum in the world to scrub this off.
Apparently, somebody was watching some, sketchy stuff on your computer. I don't know, and now, it's a problem.
Yeah, someone was watching Russian circus porn.
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't me, though.
You ever heard of those donkey shows down in Tijuana? Anyway, you owe some Mexican guy a lot of Bitcoin.
But yeah, and like a dumbass, I fucking called the number.
So what does the message say?
I don't. The message says there's a virus. It's something. It's frozen. You gotta call this number for get support.
Do we try turning it off? And turning it back
no.
on?
The computer was fully like no button worked. No, the mouse didn't work.
Bricked. Okay, so it's
it
bricked.
Completely bricked.
Okay.
Yeah. So I call this motherfucker, and I mean, I'm not gonna do the voice. But you know what kind of voice.
Okay, that's a good idea.
You know what kind of guy picks up
idea.
the phone. All right? We all know what kind of guy picks up the phone.
Right.
And I immediately get pretty angry.
As you tend to do.
I explain the situation to him.
Mm-hmm.
And to his credit, he was very convincing. It's a virus, all this yada yada.
Right.
Give me like this code or whatever, and I can get access to your computer, right?
Right.
So essentially, I give control of this fucking guy. He gets control of my laptop.
Yeah.
And just starts going through it, dude. And like, I can't really do anything at this point. The laptop is his.
Right. He's like remotely taking control of your laptop. But it's not your laptop, right? It's not your files and shit.
Well, I've been using it for like schoolwork for a month or two.
So it was like a school laptop.
No, it was my friend's old laptop I borrowed because my other laptop had gotten smashed.
Right.
Eventually, I had to return this, but whatever.
By the way, I lent you a laptop for this podcast. Is that thing jacked out with porno viruses now too?
Brother,
I'm going to get back and some Bangladeshi guy's going to be like, yeah, you owe me some money. Dom convinced me you were going to foot the bill.
Yeah, dude, the Sri Lankan mob is gonna chip this laptop. Dude.
Okay. Well, all right. If I see anybody from Southeast Asia, I'll kind of keep an eye out. Keep one eye open.
Yeah, if he's got a pipe wrench in his hand, then watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes control of the computer, and then what?
So he's pretty much commandeered my computer and is just going through files. It's a bunch of just things scrolling. He's like
probably looking for something to blackmail you with, right?
Right, probably.
He's compromising information of some sort.
He's telling me what he's doing. He's saying like, "Oh, I'm going into this to see if this hard drive is blah 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 blah." All of a sudden his accent is much stronger. I have no idea really what he's saying.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he doesn't sound like John as he introduced himself to me.
Right.
And he's just whipping through it, opening shit, restarting it, telling me what's up. And eventually he's like, yeah, it's fucked. $500 and I could fix it, or it's cached.
So he just deleted the System32 file and was like, give me $500 or...
I'm assuming essentially, yeah, he deleted my operating system and pretty much was like, yeah, $450 or...
And so
that's game. At no point did the scam break face. Like I knew it at one point I was fucked, but at this point he's in my computer.
He's on the phone. He's like, he sounds Polish. I think we got a lie for him.
God damn it.
I got this guy. Don't worry. This is an easy one.
Yeah. No comment.
So do you pay him the money? Did he? And then he.
So yeah,
I the bargain.
I did pay him the money, and he did leave it be. He
okay.
He fixed it, regained access, told me thank you for my business, and fucking hung up, dude. And I just sat there.
Yeah. Well.
And I was just like, well, I have to delete my card for sure. I gotta take this thing. I just got definitely scammed.
How'd you pay? Was it like?
I think I paid with my fucking debit card, dude.
Well, that's a scam. It uses your debit card number. He's gonna run up a check.
Right. No, I immediately deleted. Well, whatever, froze it. Got the money back from the scam. I mean, like PNC takes care of that kind of shit.
Right.
I did have to have like an hour conversation with a woman at the bank to explain this whole story.
Is this the same woman? The same woman you had to call when you lost your debit card at the strip club? She's like, more porn. You're like, no, they're live and in person this time.
Hi Janice. Yeah, it's Dom again. Bangladeshi guy this time. He really got me.
I'm propping up a fucking third world economy with my PNC card.
I have fed more people than Bill Gates.
Yeah, my cash builder visas is building a small economy in Southeast Asia.
There's a hospital wing in Bangladesh with my fucking last name on it, dude.
Yeah. Oh man.
So yeah.
But how else did you get out of that though? Because I'm trying to think of like if they have your laptop frozen.
No, yeah, I mean that was my I couldn't even call. At this point, the ambiance is clearly like this is all within 20 minutes of masturbating. Blood has not fully reached my brain yet.
Right.
I'm making very irrational 19-year-old decisions. Like I'm not like my first thought isn't like, oh, let me borrow someone else's phone. Call, Google if this is a scam,
Right.
Like, I don't know, call back. Like, what's the rush? Exactly, those thoughts didn't go through my the only thoughts were fuck, it happened.
Yeah.
It finally happened. I did it. Fuck Bangladesh.
You're the only thoughts going through your head were and they stole my fucking credit card.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was not fun, but then that story did end up being a bar and a party favorite for the next couple months. So I mean, I got my money back and my money's worth.
Yeah.
But in general, yeah. Ever since then, I've been pretty wary of those scams.
Yeah.
Definitely I don't respond to any call. Oh, and by the way, this fucking John, my good friend Johnny Boy.
Yeah.
Once a year, he calls again.
He sends you a Christmas card. He's like, hey, man, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, no, he calls because his scam, technically, he sold me a $450 security thing. right?
Right. So he's got to pretend like he's checking up on you.
Yeah,
and
every
how's
year
the
he
system
calls
working?
back. He calls back, and I'll get like a voicemail. He's like, "Hello, this is John. You have to pay $450 again." You know, the whole spiel.
Yeah.
To
You gotta
renew
re-up.
the whole
They wanna-
thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, now I know what's up. So it's, I tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
If I ever do pick up, or I rarely pick up any calls.
I got one that was similar. I didn't fall for it. They didn't get me. But I got an email one day, and it was written in like broken. To say broken English would be an insult to people who speak broken English. It was
Right.
like if you took like Mandarin, put it into Google Translate like 2 or 3 times, and then copied and pasted whatever the result was.
Yeah.
It was just like gibberish. They're like, we have video of you making happy time on laptop camera. Like, give us like
We seen you make milk on laptop video camera.
right, and it's like all and you know they use like the special characters too, where like there's like the dashes over all the letters and like the umlauts and shit.
Okay, yeah.
It's
They're typing like Cam Newton on Twitter. Are you sure it wasn't Cam Newton?
yeah, Cam Newton.
Cam
Man, he
Newton
must
hasn't
be-
played an NFL game in a while. Maybe it was Cam.
Yeah,
Newton.
his career must be down bad, dude. He's resorting to internet scam.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, but it was all in like broken English, and I remember I opened the email, and instantly you see that, and you're like, they're not even trying here. This is like,
Yeah.
and they're telling me that they have a video of me jerking off with the webcam, and I have like a moment of panic, a little moment of like,
Yeah.
have I used my laptop? And then I go,
You
wait
got to
a
be a cold-blooded killer to not have a moment of panic there.
Right. You've been thinking ahead too far. If you don't have the panic, you're prepared for this, and that's even scarier.
Yeah, you already have to have a lot of footage out there if you're not scared.
Yeah, you're like, we'll just add it to the series. We'll make a part 3. Who cares?
I'll just add it to the compilation.
Can you send me the? I'd love to put it on my reel.
Yeah, actually, you owe me money for this.
Yeah.
This is my only.
That's pirating. Yeah, you're fucking. The FBI involved.
I actually own that NFT of me beating my dick,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't screenshot that.
Yeah, so they sent me a thing. I had like a moment of panic. I was like, oh shit, did I? And then I go, wait a second. I exclusively jerk off mobily.
Right.
And I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, how would you do the angle? And I'm thinking like laying in bed, like looking at my phone.
Yeah.
Even if you do have a video of me, it's just like my forehead and like grunting in a dark room. Send it to whoever you want. Like they're like, what is this? You doing push-ups? Like, is this?
It's just
a calisthenics workout.
It's just you
Is this
cross-eyed.
hot yoga. What is this?
It's just you cross-eyed,
Yeah.
like breathing heavily. At one point, a flash of white, shoots past you, and that's it. That's all you can see.
It's just every now and then, like a me muttering, "Oh, I hate this angle," something like that. Ew, that's his butt. Yeah.
Ew.
Whoa, those are huge.
Whoa.
Just kind of, but like you send that, go ahead. That's fun. That's a funny video. Actually, send it to me. That's like really funny.
Yeah. That's good content. Just you going like,
Yeah.
pussy rocks, Puerto Rican pussy rocks, just whispering it
No
to yourself.
way. Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. So you did. So you pretty much, you were like, there's no way they got my dick in this. So you said, fuck them.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way they have my dick. And there's like, we're gonna send it to all your contacts. I'm like, cool. So girls I hooked up with in college, or like family members I see twice a year.
Yeah.
Fine.
They've seen my dick in worse condition.
Yeah, family members have always seen my dick because like my family, like when I was a
Yeah.
kid or whatever, you used to run around naked in the house. Like it's your kid, they see my dick.
Sure.
It's a little bit bigger now, but they'll be impressed. You're like, huh, look at him, he's all grown up.
Just a little.
And then like the others, like girls I hooked up in college, like you see my dick, so it's like go ahead, run it back.
Right.
Maybe a few of them will respond. And it's like you could rekindle something.
Yeah, maybe it'll, they'll remember the good old days
Was that a good rom-com?
Of getting-
Was that a good rom-com?
of getting
pitch?
2 a.m. sloppy dick from you.
Yeah, that's my rom-com that I'm gonna write next. I think the guy who his webcam gets hacked, and a picture of him jerking off goes off to all his contacts, and one of them is like, "Damn, all right." They meet, fall in love. That's a great meet cute, right? That's a great.
You better write this down. You keep trying to write dramas and comedies. Maybe you should.
I should do rom-coms. Yeah.
Dude, write a rom-com.
What's Ryan Gosling up to these days? Is he available? Is he
Yeah.
He's willing to work with me?
I haven't seen him in shit. Call him, dude.
Perfect. I got his number right here. Perfect.
I'm sure he loves getting calls.
Maybe that's who the scam calls are. It's not scammers. It's all Hollywood agents and managers ringing my phone off the hook, wanting to represent me. I'm just answering like, I hope you get leukemia, and hanging up. And they're like, we just wanted to see if we could option your script. Damn. All right. I guess he's not interested.
Yeah. Well, maybe start picking him up, dude. Start picking them up.
Nah, because apparently if you pick up, you get put on a list of like suckers, and even if you never pick up again, they just keep calling and calling and
even
calling.
if you like threaten them with rape and genocide and all that.
I think the angrier you get, I think the more they're like, maybe he'll pay just to get us to fuck off.
I mean, I'd love to hear the released footage of what has been said to these telemarketers, dude, to these scammers.
Why?
Because they've probably heard insults that we don't even know exist.
I drafted up because they started texting me at one point, and I drafted up.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
they can text you now?
I mean, well, I guess the technology it works.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I guess no. I mean, I've never seen that, but I'm sure they can.
They're stooping even lower, and so they sent me, and I drafted up. I spent like 15 minutes, just a psychotic.
Yeah.
Fucking like response of like, I hope this happens to you, and like it was probably legally actionable. I was threatening some pretty dark things, you know.
Yeah, I mean, even on paper, this is very illegal.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. As I read it back to myself, I was like, I don't know if this is a person I want to be necessarily. This is a really violent and disturbed person.
No, I could see you getting in a very deep fugue state of just vile venom, dude.
Well, because I'm like Irish Catholic, and like so our default is just stuff things down.
Yeah.
And so like you'll just punch somebody in the face at the bar, or you'll slap a midget while you're playing basketball. I
will.
I have
and I will.
Right. I'll take that interaction, I'll take all that anger, and I'll just jam it down next to my large intestine somewhere and just keep jamming and jamming. And you stuff it down with a couple bottles of whiskey, and you jam and more whiskey and you jam. And then eventually some like poor phone scammer calls you, and like the seal bursts and they get all of it. And you just, just write like a 1,000-word manifesto threatening to like disembowel some guy who's trying to sell you phony life insurance.
Yeah. I'd love to read it. Did you save that by any chance?
No, I got rid of it. I wanted to send it of like, oh, this will just be a funny bit, but I was like, I can't.
Oh, you didn't use it?
No, I was like, I can't do the bit if like I'm in jail, and if I send this, like I'm gonna get a phone call at the very least, maybe a door knock. This is like, it was.
I mean,
bad.
that text is definitely going to a top of a list somewhere.
Yeah.
That thing's got to be full of red flags.
I know. And it's like, we've said some fun things on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's not a 0% chance that we aren't already like on the bottom of some list. I don't want to be elevated. I don't need to be.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about the Spotify podcast charts, I'm fine with being at the very bottom.
Yeah. I don't want to start climbing that list for sure.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know. Well, you started this with asking me for advice.
Actually, I was more so asking you for, I don't know, like violence that I could borrow, perhaps.
I don't know, man. You got to just start asking where they live, dude. Just scream, where do you live?
See, listen, but this is the thing. I don't want advice per se. I kind of want you to commit a felony on my behalf. That's what I'm asking here.
All right. Well, whenever in the same room, if they call, let me pick up.
Yeah. Because
we'll see what I can think of.
Because I have an issue, and I'm sure other people have this, but it's so embarrassing. When I get angry, I'm a pretty like eloquent guy. We do this podcast. I write for a living. Like, I'm pretty good with words. But when I get angry, something in my brain like turns off, and I can't. Like, I just start, like, swear words pop into my head, but not the right swear words or the right order, and it just gets all jumbled. I'm like, you fucking cock shit, you fucker.
You
like,
fucker.
What? And you're like, I don't know. I hate you. I'm so angry. I just, like, can't express emotions properly. So anytime I get angry at somebody and I try, if I'm totally calm, and you say something and I remain calm, I could wreck your world. I'll just go below the belt, take you out of the knees. But if you get me angry and I have to like form a rebuttal of some sort,
right,
I'm going to sound like an angry like 8-year-old.
Yeah. You just get fully red-faced, clenched fist.
Yeah, it's just stuttering with like swear words and like nouns that don't make sense. It's just like shit, fucking cock. And a pile of ants.
You just start screaming in Gaelic and slurs.
Yeah. And
you've never spoken Gaelic in your life. All of a sudden,
but I see.
This comes out.
I never, when I'm angry, I never. And this is gonna sound like me covering my tracks.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, I never have a slur pop into my head. That's never what
Yeah. Dude, me neither.
When a slur pops into my head, it's
high five.
Shut up. Do not hop on board with this with me. You know you don't. You know this is not. You know this is not you,
dude. We're the best guys ever, man.
No, I
agree.
We're just fucking good people. No, when I get cut off in traffic, I'll just like yell like fuck or cock or something, like just again a random swear word or like a noun or something or just some nonsensical gibberish. But if for example, I was filling up my Brita the other day and I like bumped it and spilled it all over the counter and I just yelled the F slur like at my Brita. I will only use slurs on inanimate objects.
Really?
But I will use the worst slurs I know. Like I will like kick the corner of my coffee table with my shin and just be like it's without fail every time.
Yeah.
And then somebody like any ethnicity, and he said whatever, could like punch me in the face. I'd be like, hey, you jerk. You jerk poop shit cock.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, you poo fuck.
Yeah.
I got you.
It only comes out inanimate objects, which it's not bad, right? It's not that bad.
Right. Yeah, that's not bad at all, man.
You're sitting here like, oh yeah, no, that's like some people might be worse. Not me, of course, but like some people might be do it worse.
I mean, whether that's true or not, it's still better than what I do. So
some people might, I don't know, like drive a 93 Mazda Miata and they get cut off by somebody who's playing loud music and they roll down their window and one thing leads to another.
Dude, I've multiple instances I've called white women on the road.
Now I have to beep yours too. And if I forget, then you're gonna get in trouble.
Please don't forget. Please.
Yeah, there's a lot of trust you have in me. I'm infinitely covering your back.
You could bury me.
Yeah. Hey,
easy.
And don't you forget it, all right?
All right.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we're gonna wrap it for the week. Dom, anything else you want to add?
Fuck John from Bangladesh.
Yeah. Fuck John and fuck whoever's looking for Wendy. Come find me, bitch.
Yeah, peace.
Follow us on Twitter at the CBW Pod. Visit us online, thecouldbeworstpod.com. If you're watching on YouTube, please throw us a like, subscribe, send the video around to your friends. Other than that, we will see you next week.
Bye, folks.